Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dialar's Twi'lek Tactics. In this video, we're going to be going over Awakened Leo, Hero or Zero. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it kind of did, so I'm kind of pleased. Anyways, when Dan Awakening came into the game, we were all kind of, not going to beat around the bush. We were butthurt. We were butthurt because we saw it as a blatant cash grab. In a way, it didn't really turn out to be that way. It was only a cash grab if you had to have him day one. I didn't purchase a single soul crystal nucleus thing, and I've got mine up to A5, and he performs awesome, and I like it. I think it's an actually okay system. Now, Leo, Awakened Leo, came into the game today, and it was a much different reception from the player base. Generally, everybody loved it. The idea that Leo would be a rage vanguard and he would be making his way into the game, I'd say that there was general community anticipation and excitement over the possibility of Awakened Leo. Now, he's only been in the game for 1 day, so that will caveat this video. Keep in mind, we have 1 day of testing, but there are some assumptions we can make about Leo Awakened, and as such, I'd like to make this video so I can present the information to you before you decide what you want to do with your soul nucleus crystals. Okay, so how I'm going to present this to you is I'm going to do this in a couple ways. First of all, let's go look at my Leo in game. So this is my casual account. As such, I do not have an Awakened Leo. And the way his kit kind of works is, let's go to his cheat death. I do believe I do have him X. Ooh, he is not X30. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we'll just make him X30. Don't know why I stopped there, but all right. Okay, done. I don't regret that one bit. If we look at his passive, which is his cheat death mechanic, when Leo receives lethal damage, he defies death and all damage for the next 3 seconds. It goes up to 5 seconds, can be triggered once per battle. But if we look at the talent modifiers, at the end of the damage immunity effect, Leo will recover 15% of his max HP. That's alright. But then right here, mountain skill enhancement. When the death immunity effect is triggered, Leo immediately recovers 600 energy. Okay, so energy. Now, it doesn't... I've tried to find the footage where it definitively shows that it does not give you 600 rage. But in my opinion, this has to be changed. I think this should be changed to be much like Leo, much like Eva 6, much like Barag, Claire, Ares, and after so many seconds, he should get 600 rage. But this doesn't, I don't know if this is actually proccing. Since Leo was built as an energy hero, there seems to be some parts of his kit that are broken now that we can turn him into a rage-based hero. When the death immunity is triggered, the next damage is increased by 50%, blah, blah, blah. If we just look at his ultimate, this skill has a 35% lifesteal effect. That's where he's gaining all of his health back. And this doesn't change when it goes into the rage version. So, first of all, let's go over, I want to show you some footage that I recorded on my main account, which does have a rage-based Leo. This is an A3 Leo. So I don't have any sound so that I could talk over it and leave my music playing. But I want to turn the music down just a tad. There we go. Okay. So let's watch Leo. Let's watch Leo here, because before... Well, let's just watch his rage bar. Watch how slowly this thing is moving. It's just not moving. So we got to kind of go back. So he dies right... I'm trying to pinpoint when he dies. Like, his rage bar, did it actually go up when he died? It did. It was at half and then it went to full. Okay, so now, you know, he's dead. He's got his cheat death. But watch his rage bar now. It just does not come back. He just does not gain energy. Or rage, in this case. So I don't know what it is with his rage bar. But he's right in the middle of all this. And he is just not gaining rage back. He's not fast enough that it's going to keep him alive. So there's an issue there where I think that the rage system in general isn't really working with him. Like, there again, he died. He died, so he got his ultimate, and now he's back. But look at, he's just not gaining rage back at all. Just not fast at all. You see, like, he's just taking all the hits. He's pretty much dead already. Now, luckily, he got an ultimate off. But that seems to be the biggest issue with him, is that he's not gaining his rage back quick enough to actually make him feel like he's any better now at Awakened versus non-Awakened. So let's go back to here. So what I think's going on, and I can awaken him once, but I don't think that's enough to get his rage bar. So let's go back. Let's look at him here. I want to show you guys his potential. So A1, this is just the stat bump. That's fine. Gives you the avatar. But A3 is where he now no longer uses energy to activate his ultimate skill and is replaced with rage. Each time Leo takes damage, he recovers 1.5% of his max HP. I don't know if this isn't working, but you saw in the footage, he was just like, he didn't really seem to be healing himself up enough or gaining rage fast enough. Now, Dylar, what if you know, it's only A3, we didn't use Dan till A5, right? So let's see what his A5 is. This is his new ultimate. So we can go back and see what his old ultimate is, but what this does now is it's called Flame Storm. New ultimate skills will receive bonuses, blah, blah, blah. We can actually go down here and read it. So his now ultimate is Leo recovers 10% of his max HP right off the bat. If we go back to this, he does not do that. He does not gain 10% of his max HP right off the bat. Go back. Sorry, this is going to be bouncing all over the place. Leo recovers 10% of his max HP. That's new. Simultaneously charging, spinning, causing damage equal to 375% of attack 3 times along the way. When it is activated the first time, he becomes bigger, gets 25% more max HP, and additionally restores 10% max HP. Now, I don't know if this is additional, because down here, right up top here, it says he gets 10% max HP when he does his ultimate. And down here it says on the first time he does it, he restores 10% max HP. During the charge, he's immune to CC, which he already is immune to CC and it can't crit. Okay. So this is also something that goes to his ultimate. This is at A7. The damage of the skill is increased by 15%. The third instance of damage is true damage. And then this, which was his passive again, I do believe, yes, this is his passive, Mountain Lord. Also at A7. Enemies at distance deal 30% less damage. So that, in a nutshell, is the changes to his kit. Now, if we go look at another rage-based character, let's read what rage does. Heroes use rage to cast their ultimate. Heroes will recover rage every time they are hit in battle. The more times they are hit, the faster their rage recovers. Whereas here, when it under, this is the energy, heroes use energy to cast their ultimate. Heroes will recover energy every time they launch an attack, when they kill an enemy, or they lose HP in battle. The more HP they have lost, the faster the energy recovers. So what they've done is they've made Leo, they've just swapped him fully into a rage-based character. He doesn't have a mechanism that he can get rage quickly, and his kit was actually designed for energy. So the reason why Leo was so effective is because he could just basically spam ultimate, because his ultimate was based around an energy mechanic, and they didn't take that into effect when they moved him over to a rage. They're just like, rage good, we'll just give you rage, whereas it might not be good. So let's just go, we'll take my energy Leo into a fight now, and let's watch how fast his ultimate bar comes up. You'll see, remember, it's going to go up the faster he takes damage, as well as when he does an attack. So let's do one-time speed. Like right there, boom, he's almost at a full energy bar, and he's at half health. It took him a little bit to get going, but there it is. And again, full energy bar. Of course, that is also, he procced his death. But he's had 2 ultimates already. And I don't know. It just kind of seems like he's better. Now, a lot of that may be perception, right? But I don't think so, because we're going to go over some screenshots now of other people that have been using Leo in game. So here we go. So this is what kicked it off. I'm sorry for the text, but watch out on Leo Awakening. It worked as I expected. Before Awakening, his his immortality releases his ultimate. So, and he was CC immune. He can restore full HP and energy while making his whirl. He was able to repeat that twice or 3 times because he refills his energy bar while hitting enemies, which he does. Now, switch to Rage makes him not restore ultimate bar while doing his whirl, and we can go test that by going back to this video. So let's see. So he's going to get his ultimate off right here, and look at his energy, his Rage bar didn't move. It did not move. His Rage bar did not move back up until he actually started getting hit. So he was not filling his energy bar, or his ultimate bar, I should say, when he was doing his ultimate, which is kind of sheety. It's kind of crappy and not ideal. Now, switch to Rage makes him not restore ultimate bar while doing whirl, so most times he dies soon after he comes out of his immortality, which I've also heard that as well. So instead of gaining a bunch of health and energy back so he can refill his health bar, he just dies. And you can see that again. We're going to go back to the footage. I'm going to try not to do this too many times. But like, watch here. He's going to get his ultimate. And he did get back half health. But now he's not gaining in. He's got no energy. He can't go back into an ultimate. Oh, wait. Let's move back to this one. This was the one where he just dies. So here we go. Procs it. He got back half his health. Oh, this was the same one. And then, you know, he's not going to get an ultimate, not going to get an ultimate, not going to get an ultimate. And he's just going to die before he gets another chance to do an ultimate. So, he's not the Leo that we're used to. Not anymore. So this guy, hyper-evolved him, took him to X30, almost doubled his stats, and he still seems worse than normal. So that was the first thing I woke up to this morning. Now this is a response to that Facebook post. So this guy's saying, I don't think simple stat buffs will remedy this problem. Will it? They might have to consider some sort of kit rework or adjustments to make him worthy of Awakening. They probably should have looked more into the conversion from energy to rage mechanics before releasing it, which I do believe it did require more testing, because as it is in game right now, it is broken bad, not broken good. And then here, look at this point. 1, Leo must waste serious resources to get the ability that other vanguards have just by that. I'm assuming that means like the rage regen mechanism. His ultimate, in fact, is designed to restore energy, which is true. We read that. Not dealing damage. And guess what happens? Guess what's happening? He's not using energy anymore. He wasn't fit to Vanguard team before, and still not. Kaoru, Claire, Ares, Barag are far more useful in my opinion. It just resource drain. So they're saying that it's a resource drain to awaken him, and this guy says well said. So that lends a little bit of negativity to the Awakening. Here we go. So someone was saying that the question was asked, is he good? The response was, good, Ares or Claire level good. He's not Ares or Claire level good. Still need more testing. And then this guy's asking, but he doesn't have a rage problem? Question mark. It regenerates so slowly. Number 4. Slide 4. So this guy's saying, my Leo's rage seems very slow to fill. Is it a bug or not? PvP and story got mobbed to death. Still, the rage is not filling as fast as the energy one. But still testing though, and that goes back to the fact that when he was operating under an energy mechanic, he gained his energy by losing HP. Right? Where now he's not. Now he's just gaining rage by being hit. It seems the rage mechanic is bad until you get the new ult. Or like it's not optimal. Well, we'll see, because I don't know if the new ult is enough to change it. Because the new ult is just making it so that he's gaining some HP. He's damaging a lot more, but, you know, hitting isn't going to restore energy either. It's not going to restore rage. Remember, rage is just restored by being hit. When Leo is activated for the first time, he gets max HP a little bit more. He does have 30% or 35% lifesteal on his ult, so he can gain back health, but he's not also contributing to his next ultimate. And we're used to that. Leo used to bounce all over the place. Ultimate, 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 ultimate. Kind of like Nord, right? He was the Nord before Nord. So I don't know. I don't know if the new ult is actually going to make it better. They're not going to solve the problem. And I actually have evidence that it does not. Slide number 5. So this guy has him at A7. Awakened 7. I have tried all sets. Maxed, tempered, HP charge, surge, attack, charge, surge. He is still very much underwhelming at Awakened 7. His rage regeneration is subpar, very subpar. His damage output is way below Clarinary's, and his new ult mechanic makes him die so fast after his really short immunity. He needs a buff, especially in rage regeneration. They asked, did you try these sets? Yes, all sets tempered. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Is definitely, he'd have to be a whale, or he had saved up a lot of crystals to get him up to A7 on day 1. And you see the problems still persist. A5 is his ult. A7 is adding the talent or the potential effects to his ult, and it's not helping us at all. Leo still has rage regeneration issues and still cannot restore his HP after his immunity, and he's just dying, or through his immunity after his death, and he's just dying. So that the problems are a little bit deeper than just put more soul crystal nucleuses into him and see if it gets better. So another person, mine is slow, but I'm trying to A5 first. His problem is he is way too slow to ult. I counted Claire and his ults on many different available bosses, and the ratio is 2 Claire ults for 1 Leo. That's also because the new Vanguards that have rage mechanics have something in their kit where they gain 600 rage 5 seconds into the battle. Didn't expect anything else from Leo. I'll make sure to pass it along to the devs tomorrow. These are all people that are in my Discord, and it's all in the general channel. I decided to black out their names just for somewhat of more privacy, but it is open to the public, so you can go read this stuff on my Discord if you want. And he dies almost instantly after his immunity. We've heard this before, this criticism, but I'm sure more testing needs to be done. I already gave Mr. VIP some feedback, or Mr. PIV. So you see, this is multiple people in my Discord having the same issue repetitively with the Awakened Leo. In PvP, this team wins 1 to 6 to 1 to 8 times against Artemis, but he can win every time if he pulls out Leo and adds in res. Rage is way too slow for Leo to get moving. And then his is an A5, so he does have the new ultimate as well. Okay, and this was a suggestion to the devs. Can they rework Leo? He sucks now. You would think he'd be better at Awaken 3, but my Leo before Awakening was Immortal 5 and X20 and was better then. Just giving my feedback, and then someone else chimed in. He does indeed suck now. Just like something. Leo, this comes from a guy that's a Vanguard enthusiast, like loves his Vanguards, and he was so hyped for this. Leo sucks worse than before. I only have him at Awaken 3. Hope they buff him or something. Pure trash. I said he's a little bit better, but I don't know if he is a little bit better. I think I was just trying to be optimistic. And then this person says, back to the original post or conversation. Let's wait until more big boys take Leo up, but I imagine at Immortal 5 plus, he's definitely an upgrade over normal Leo. At A3, as in right now, right when you can switch him over to Rage, he's only an upgrade in Rage mechanic fights. No help, sorry. Blacked out name. And we've seen some of these people, not there. Here. Yeah, here. This guy. Took him up to A7, and he still sucks. For all of the reasons we've already discussed. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am sad to announce that Awakened Leo is not our hero. He's a 0. There are some deeper issues with his awakening system as it as it works with the new rage. We all thought rage would be better, but it's not. It's not. Something is broken in the transition from rage to energy because, like we said, if we look here, we can see it. Right here we can see it. As an energy unit, whenever he launches an attack, right? Whenever he launches an attack, kills an enemy, or loses HP, he gains energy. The more HP he's lost, the faster his energy recovers. And when he's ulting, he's hitting multiple people. He can just basically gain that whole energy bar back. Whereas, and that is how his ult works. That is his ult is based around this energy mechanic. Whereas rage, he is only recovering rage every time you are hit in battle. The more times they are hit, the faster the rages will recover, but he's just dying before he gets off his ultimate. His ultimate is where he's going to regen, or is where he used to regen his energy to do another ultimate, and then in doing so, he also, with the lifesteal on his ultimate, he gained back all his health. Now he's just dying. He's just dying. It's just not working. So, devs, if you see this, something needs to be fixed. You need to make it so that at least, with Leo at least, he's going to gain more energy the lower his HP goes. Right? And he needs to also gain, you have to make it somewhere in there where he gains rage every time he attacks and is attacked. Like, you have to do a potential modifier to his new ult under here, that it's not just the skill has 35% lifesteal. It has to gain rage when attacking with his ultimate. You know, do that, and maybe he'll be fixed. But for now, like I said, he's a 0. Awakened Leo is a 0. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that helps you make some decisions. I'm sure they will fix him, because they did say that it was their intention that this Awakened Leo would have a place on the Vanguard team, and the way he is now, it does not seem like that is the case. So, your resources until then are better spent on Dan or maybe Rez when Rez Awakening comes into the game. In fact, I want to go look at Rez. Where is my Rez? I want to see, does he have his Awakening tree?
There are many types of
He does not. So he's actually not awakened yet in-game. Alright. So, I'm sure that's coming soon. But, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think down in the comment section below. The word of the day for this video, the safe word of the day, is 0. Because he is not our hero. He is a 0 until they rework him. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, everybody. Peace. Bye-bye.